Our movie begins with a sniper and his assistant, and they are in a high place hidden from sight in the city of Bangkok, and their mission is to kill someone important. And they talk to each other and joke, and they keep talking until the person they are supposed to kill comes. And the assistant tells the sniper that there are many guards, and then a woman gets out of a car and goes to hug the man who is supposed to be killed. Then the assistant gives the sniper information and coordinates about the target so that the bullet hits the target. But what happens is that the woman with the target notices a light reflecting off a building, so she knows that there is a sniper and hugs the target to protect him. And indeed, the bullet hits her. Then chaos ensues. Then the sniper takes advantage of the opportunity that the target is trying to check the woman who was injured, and the sniper shoots him in the head with a bullet that kills him instantly. The sniper and his assistant quickly gather their things to escape quickly. They quickly go up the stairs until they reach the roof of the building they are in. Then the sniper says to his assistant, "We're done now." The assistant says, "Do you remember Beirut? We jumped like we did in Beirut." The sniper says, "Shut up. First, we don't have any sheets to take down from the roof like we did in Beirut. Second, this building is twice as high as the one in Beirut. Third, Beirut didn't work anyway, so we'll take the hard way." They enter through the roof door into the building, and two guards enter behind them. But the sniper's assistant shoots at them and injures them. Then they go down completely until they reach the ground floor. They find the police waiting for them downstairs, but they skillfully manage to hit the policeman, take their stuff, and run. Then they jump from the building's wall and jump onto a truck and hide under its cover, and the truck takes them so the police can't see where they went. After that, we see the sniper and his assistant on the plane on their way back to their country. And we know that the sniper is named Sam, and the assistant says to Sam, "That was a good kill." But Sam is upset and worried about the woman who he shot instead of the target at first. So the assistant says to him, "Don't worry about it. Everything is fine, and the kill was good." So Sam says, "Yes, but she looked at me and saw that I was going to kill him and chose to sacrifice herself and take the bullet instead of him. So why did she do that?" The assistant tells him that she brought it on herself. She is the one who is walking with a dirty arms dealer, and she should have thought 100 times before walking with him that she is exposed to being shot like that. Then the assistant gives Sam the phone to answer a call from Tam, their boss. Tam tells Sam on the phone that he shouldn't get upset or worry. The woman who was shot is considered collateral damage, and she tells him that he did a good job, and it is better for him to take a vacation to calm his nerves a little. After their plane arrives to their country, they get off the plane, and the assistant tells Sam to let go and said, "How about you come and mess around with me in Amsterdam for a while and we have a good time and have fun? The lady you shot was just bad luck, nothing more." And then each of them takes his car and leaves. After that, Sam is in his house in the forest far from people and spends his vacation there. And he does his daily routine every day. He runs and chops wood and cleans and adjusts his weapons, and his phone is always ringing, but he doesn't answer any calls. After that, Sam finally answers a call from Tam, his boss. And after that, we find him returning again in a plane, and we know that Tam informed him of another mission. And first, he gets off the plane and meets his assistant, who says to him, "I sent you a lot of emails and you didn't reply to me and ignored me. So I told Tam that you won't come back except for a new mission." Then they get into the car together, and we learn that the assistant's name is Ken. We learn that they are in Frankfurt for the new mission. So Sam tells Ken that after this mission he will stop and he will not do any more missions, and he talked to Tam about this matter. So Ken becomes silent. And then they arrive at a luxurious hotel, and the hotel employee takes them in the elevator to take them up to their room. And as soon as they reach their room, Sam is surprised by a very luxurious suite, and he can't believe that it was reserved for them. And he finds a greeting card from Tam that this luxurious suite is a gift because this is their last mission together. Then Sam asks the hotel employee to close the curtains and leave. Then Sam says to Ken, "Tell me why you are upset." So Kane says to him, "If you leave, then I'm finished. I'm just a sniper spotter, and they're keeping me because you're with me. You're the best sniper in the world, and no one has your skills." So Sam says to him, "You can also be a sniper." Kane says to him, "I'll never be like you. You're in a completely different league." So Sam says to him, "I can't continue anymore. Ever since I shot the woman who was with the target in the last mission, something in me has changed." Kane says to him, "Someone died by mistake during the mission, but the mission was legal, and the person was evil." So Sam says to him, "I've become a danger to you because I've changed. I'm no longer myself, and I want to live another life." Kane says to him, "And what was Tam's reaction?" Sam says to him, "Her reaction was good." Kane says to him, "I thought she would be angry." Sam said, "She also thought your reaction would be that too." Kane said, "Okay, my friend, do what you like." Then the bell rings, so they go to see the screen that shows the people outside. They find two girls standing downstairs, and they say that they are the girls of the private massage and that they are a gift from the hotel management and their boss. So Ken allows them to go to their room after he asks them for the password for today, Ken said to Sam. And one of the girls does a massage for Ken, but Sam doesn't want a massage. Then the other girl tells him to come and relax if he he doesn't want to get a massage. So he actually goes and sits with her. So she touches his head and says, "I'm adjusting your spiritual aura." So he says to her, "You have special skills too." She tells him, "Yes, I know how to read palms, and my mother was a gypsy fortune teller, and I learned a lot from her." So he says to her, "You're missing telling me that you have a crystal ball to see the future." She tells him, "I really have a crystal ball." So he says to her, "We want to see it." So she showed it to them. So Ken said, "Well, I want to see you use it and read the future of one of us." So she tells him, "Honestly, this ball is something for tourists only, but I actually read palms." So Ken says to her, "Read my palm." So she tells him, "It seems that you don't like to live in one place, and that all women love you, and that you want to live a long life." So Sam hands her his hand and says to her, "Read my palm too." When she reads to him, she says to him, "Women love you too." Sam says to her, "That's it? What else?" So Ken said Sam doesn't believe in luck, but Sam says he's still curious to know. So she told him that he's following a fake role model. After that, the hotel employee comes with a fruit tray and tells them this is a gift. And the hotel employee opens the curtains and balcony windows, and Sam says to him, "No, please close the windows and curtains." So the employee says to him, "Sir, this is part of the gift to enjoy this beautiful view." And Sam sees the roof of a building in front of them with a little smoke coming out of it, so he knows that something is wrong, and suddenly they are actually shot at from the balcony, and Sam tells them to hide quickly, and there is a sniper shooting at them from a building in front of them. So Sam says we have to close these curtains quickly, and he actually takes the remote control of the curtains to close them, but he finds the hotel worker trying to kill him, and he is under sniper fire. But after a tough fight with the ninja girl, he is able to direct her towards the gunfire, and she takes a shot and dies. Then the hotel employee gets up and tries to kill Sam as well, and he also fights with Sam in a big fight, but Sam is able to finally finish him off, and he tells the girls to lower their heads down so that the sniper's bullets don't hit them, and he says we have to close the curtains by any means. Sam says that he forgot his gun in the jacket in the room. Sam asks Kane about his gun too. Kane tells him that he kept his gun in the room safe. Kane says, "I have an idea. We turn off some lights in the room. They break a few bulbs." One of the girls says, "But there are still other lights." Kane says we can't turn off all the lights because they have night vision binoculars, but a little light will help. Then they ask the girls if any of them has a phone. One of them says she has a phone, but it's in her bag. She tells him that it is on the table. So they ask the girls about their other bag if there is a phone in it. So the girl, whose name is Mona, tells him that the other bag is thrown on the ground over there. And Ken decides to take a risk to try to get the bag that is on the ground with the phone in it. And Ken actually flips over until he hides behind a chair, and he is able to avoid the bullets and takes off his belt and tries to grab the bag. And then Kane is actually able to grab the bag with his belt and takes out the phone from the bag and asks the girl for the password of the mobile so he can log in. So the girl tells him the password, and he logs in the mobile, and Kane asks Tam, their boss, and he tells her that they are under fire and he and Sam are trapped. And Kane tells her that the hotel employees were traitors. And Tam says to him, "Which phone you are talking to me from?" So he said to her, "I am talking to you from the phone of the massage girls that you sent." Tam said to him, "I did not send girls." Kane said to her, "How do they know the password for today? There is a traitor among you, Tam." Tam said to him, "Okay, keep the line open and I will try to deal with this." Mona says to Sam, "Why they want to kill you? You must have done something." Kane says to her, "We have done many things, but that's not the reason." Mona says to Sam, "I don't want to die, I have a daughter." Sam says, "Don't worry, you will see her again. Trust me." Then Mona asks him again, "Why do they want to kill you?" He said, "I told you I don't know." She said, "You must have hurt someone and he wants to hurt you." He said, "It is really possible." She said to him, "So you call yourself one of the good?" He said, "Yes, I am trying." Then Sam asks Mona about the age of her daughter, so she tells him she is 8 years old. He says, "What is her name, right?" She says, "You have nothing to do with her name." Then Mona says, "You are not a soldier. I know what you and your likes are. You are a killer and you act like a soldier. I read that in your hand. You kill for money." So Kane responds to her, "And you sell yourself for money too, so don't give us lectures, please." So Mona replied and said that she works to take care of her daughter. Mona asked Sam why he works in killing. Sam told her that they do this to protect people. Then Sam sees a mirror thrown on the ground, so he says to Mona, "Is this your mirror?" She said to him, "Yes." Then she threw it to him, and Sam tries to use it to look at the sniper. And Sam asks Mona, "Who sent you to us?" She said to him, "We got a call from Mirko the doorman, and he said that we are a gift." And suddenly the hotel employee who Sam had finished off a while ago attacks Sam again, and he tries to strangle Sam, but Kane attacks the employee, and he doesn't care about the bullets, and he fights with the employee until he manages to throw him out of the window. Then Kane stands behind the door frame and says to Sam, "Look for the phone here, Sam." So Sam tells him, "I found it," and suddenly Kane gets a bullet in his side, and the sniper sees him from the side, and unfortunately Kane falls to the ground bleeding. Mona tells Sam that Ken looks like he's breathing, but bleeding, and she tells him that the other girl is afraid that we will die. Sam tells tells her, tell her not to be afraid and that he will get them out of here. Mona tells him she doesn't believe him. The word killer alone doesn't give you confidence. Sam tells her, I told you I only kill the bad guys. I mean, we protect people. Then Mona tells him that when her daughter was 1 year old, her father was killed by a professional killer in the street, and at that time the killer had a good reason to kill him too, and the result was that my daughter lost her father. Then Tam returns to the call again, and Sam asks her if there is any good news. She tells him what is Ken doing. So Kane said to her that he was shot, and he is breathing but bleeding. Then Tam said to Sam, can you see where the sniper is? He said to her, yes, I am using a mirror. So she said to him, I have a team on the way to finish off the sniper. As soon as you see the lights, then everything is fine, and the room is safe, and you are fine. Sam and Tam said to him, be careful of those who are still in the hotel, but I will send a security team to come to you. So Sam said to her, did you find the spy? Tam said to him, no, I was very busy, Sam. So Mona said, why do you believe them so much? He said, everything is fine, don't worry. She said, okay, move first. So the line was open with Tam, and she said to Sam, come on, Sam, move out from behind the column. Sam said, do you see me, Tam? She said, we're trying. He said, how did you know that I was behind the column? Suddenly he found a bullet shot at them. So he said to her, what are you doing, Tam? And what exactly are you planning? Then she said to him, we are expelling you. Sam said to her, how could you do this to me after all these years? She said to him, listen, Sam, I am not here to do right or wrong. I take money to do what is required from me, and that's it. The problem is that we have someone like you who has all these skills and wants to leave, and we cannot force him to work with us again. At the same time, we cannot let him go and work with a competitor and reveal all our secrets. This is the solution. So he said to her, but I was always loyal to you. She said to him, you, Sam, are no longer the same as before. You have become sympathetic and capable of being on our wrong side. It will only be a matter of time before you become a danger to us. So surrender yourself, Sam, and let's be done with it. Sam said to her, then why Kane too? She said to him, because Kane talked a lot. It's not a personal matter, but this is the way our organization works. And then, do you think, how did you guys work together? Do you remember Dubai, your first mission? So he said, so we killed our men that day. She said, you were very clever. 2 shots and it was over. You didn't even break the glass. You were a professional killer who can't be valued. Sam gets very angry after he realizes that he was fooled. Tam says to him, you won't be able to call the police or the emergency services or ask for help from anyone. All your phones are hacked by me, and any calls will come to me, and you don't have any escape plan or protection. Sam says to her, if you kill me, will you let the girls live? She says yes. He says, you're a liar, Tam. You'll kill them. If you want to kill me, come and kill me yourself. She says, it won't work, Sam. Then there's a shooting at the room where Sam and the girls are. The other girl moves and gets injured. Mona tries to go to save her, but Sam tells her not to move and that she is bait they are using to kill them. Then Sam tells Mona to try to drag her to a safe place, and he jumps quickly and grabs the curtain remote and tries it, but it doesn't work. Then Mona tries to wake up the other girl, but she falls into a coma from the injury, so Mona tells Sam that she is dying. So Tam tells Sam, you are destined to die from the moment your feet touch this place, Sam. So Sam tells her, by the way, the sniper that you brought in my place is not up to it. So Sam thinks about reaching for his sniper rifle that is on the table, and Tam sees him on the camera because the room has cameras installed. So Tam tells him, don't even think about reaching for your rifle, Sam. You won't be able to, and you will be killed. So Sam takes Mona's crystal ball and says to her, I will use this ball. And Sam throws it at the camera in front of him, and it is broken. So Tam gets angry and says to Sam, the matter was supposed to be finished clean out of respect for you, Sam, but this way the matter will be a mess. So Sam says to her, you know, Tam, as soon as I get out of here, I will come to you and kill you. So Mona asks Sam and says to him, what are we going to do now? So he says to her, we will wait until sunrise, and then the sniper's vision will be more difficult, and then we will move easier. So she says to him, but he is a sniper like you, and he is definitely thinking about that. So he says to her, no, he thinks that we will try to escape quickly because we will not be able to bear it until sunrise. And if we reach sunrise, we will be tired and trapped. And then suddenly Sam feels that the killing team has arrived. So he quickly runs to take the bag containing his rifle. And the killing team enters the room, and Sam is hiding behind the bar and has his rifle is ready. And while the team is looking for him, he is able to kill the sniper's assistant. So the team knows his location and they continue to shoot at the bar. And when they stop shooting, Sam throws a lit bottle at one of them and hunts them down one after the other until he finishes them. But one of them remains and grabs Mona and threatens Sam that he will kill her. But Sam is able to finish him off and save Mona. But the person who he burned fights with him until Sam is able to kill him. Sam and Mona hide again from the sniper. Mona says to him, thank you, you saved my life. Sam says to her, you see now that I protect people and kill the bad guys. Sam tells her about the story of how he joined the organization and how he became a professional sniper, and his goal was to eliminate the bad guys and terrorists. He tells her, that if he reaches the rifle, he will be able to kill the sniper. Mona says to him, "My daughter Milena, if I help you reach the rifle and I die, you must take care of her and protect her because she will not be able to live alone." He says to her, "I promise you, but you will not die, and we will get out of here." Then another killing team attacks the room, and Sam fights with them and kills some of them. And Sam fights with a huge guy inside the elevator until he blows up the elevator with him. And there is another guy who is going to kill Sam, but Mona kills him with Sam's gun and saves him. But unfortunately, the sniper kills Mona, and Sam takes the gun and is able to aim at the sniper and kills him. After that, Kane wakes up and is paralyzed after the bullet hit his spine. So Kane says to Sam, "These bed sheets are good for us to do like Beirut," and suddenly a drone appears and shoots at them, and Sam is able to push it away from Kane, and Sam keeps shooting at the drone until it explodes. And when Sam goes to Kane again, he finds him unfortunately dead, and he finds him prepared a parachute with the sheets. So Sam takes the parachute and jumps from the top of the building until he falls on a truck, and it takes him and leaves. After that, we see Sam talking to Tam on the phone, and he tells her that he is now killing people from close up and not from a distance. So Tam says to him, "I am very far from you now, Sam, and I will be working for a billionaire in Dubai." So Sam says to her, "You do not know, Tam, I might be close to you contrary to what you expect." And while Tam is going to the airport bathroom, there is a girl sitting outside the bathroom and playing with her mobile. And when Tam ends the call with Sam, she enters the bathroom, and we find a repairman entering after her, and we hear gunfire inside. And when the worker comes out of the bathroom quietly, he takes the girl and leaves. So we see that this worker is Sam, and we know that he killed Tam in the bathroom.